Hey, give me 2 minutes right here and let me set this up, and even if you don't understand it the first round, you get it. They easily got it. It's called Literary Revolver. We're going to pretend that within this are bullets, okay? So, for example, let's say that we start this randomly somewhere, okay? Let's say I'll just start it right here. What I'll do is I'll go over to my screen in just a second, and I would pull up a numbering system. I'll click on that number. Let's say it lands on 4, okay? What I'll do then is I'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the no-name team, the very creative no-name team, they will reach down in here. Now, I'm a cheese ball, there's no doubt. I noticed that when I looked in the mirror this morning and had no hair. But right there, when she actually goes to show that, I want her to reach down in there. Will you reach down in there? Don't pull that sheet out yet, but select a sheet. And when you see this right here, this is cocked already, get ready to pull. Ready? Go ahead. Bam! There was a bullet. It's a cheese ball, I know it. But what she'll do is tell me the number on the lower left-hand side of that.
3.
3. Will everybody look up here, please? Now, let me show you. She just drew... The screen quit working. She just drew number 3, and here it is. So if y'all look at that, it says, first shot, list a rhetorical strategy used from Emerson's Friendship. Be sure to define the rhetorical strategy, cite lines, and explain the effect on the audience. Now, all 3 of those people need to contribute. All I would do is you say rhetorical strategy, you say the next part, which is citing the lines, and then you got the toughest part, you say something about the effect on the audience. Now, that's totally standards-based, right? We're citing textual evidence. I think that's RL1, cite textual evidence. But look, at the second shot, now this is where it gets a little bit confusing. Everybody, besides their team, everybody right now is getting ready for the second shot. And it says, a questions-only conversation for 1 minute or a summary of Emerson's essay. So all of y'all for 3 minutes will be getting prepared for a conversation that summarizes Emerson's essay using questions only. If you mess up, you get wounded. You do not want to get wounded by this bullet, okay? Now, I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking, well, how do we know who gets picked from here? After they get done and they go, I go to a very cheesy bingo set. I stir it up. Y'all say, woo. And when I go this way and I say, fire a shot, y'all say, pow. Pow. All right? And then right here, this is the section that I love, okay? Because I've got the number, and I try to be a little dramatic. So now I start from here. They've already given their answer. They were not wounded. They dodged the bullet. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, because that's what I drew. His team will now come up to the center of the stage. We'll record them with the video, acting out a questions-only conversation about Emerson's essay. But right below that, what does it say? Uh-oh, the bullet ricocheted. Choose another team after you have completed your task. If they complete their task, they can pick any of the remaining teams when the bullet ricochets. If you go down twice with 2 bullets and you get wounded after the second time, you are out. What you will do is, if you cannot pass this game right here and not be wounded, what you would do with some other ones is you will either in the cafeteria or through the hallway do a T-Rex, a vicious T-Rex who loves literature, okay? But here's my wager for you. If none of you have to do that because you kick butt with this strategy for 3 days, I will do it myself. So I'm challenging you to beat me, okay? We gotta beat it. Game on, you ready? Oh yeah. Let's do it. Alright, so we got our first shot right there. Your team stand up, and please notice what they have to do so they don't get wounded by the bullet. And go.
What we found in Emerson's essay was a rhetorical question, and the rhetorical question is a question asked for effect but not necessarily to be answered.
On the back of the page of his essay, on line 18, it says, to stand in true relationship with men in a false age is worth the fit of insanity, is it not?
And the effect to the audience is that he's trying to get them like to think about an answer, but like they don't really have to answer it. Just like make them think. But he like says it, explains his point throughout his essay.
Lift them up, guys. Lift them up. All these go back in. So.
Why is he always talking about friends?
Do you get this, or am I the only one who's confused?
Isn't this about friendship?
I sort of get it. I mean, it's about friendship and love, right?
I think you might be wrong there, don't you?
What does love and friendship mean anyways?
Well, he says that one is truth, and he is a good writer.
What does he think, putting Olympian in here? I thought this was about friendship, not Olympians.
Do you think he was trying to get people to understand it better?
Aren't y'all confused?
I'm very confused. I don't know about you.
Are y'all confused? Give him a hand. Give him a hand.